For me, man, it was once I learned that you can actually write music. Yeah, I mean, that's when I got into music, when there's like I can write, like I said, with mom and dad being deaf and stuff, it's like I didn't vent to them with my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't,
outlet.
because like with them being deaf, man, they just so out of touch with the hearing world, right? That I didn't feel like there was any kind of answer that they could ever give me on any kind of advice or any problem that I went to them with. They couldn't give me the proper answer. So what would end up happening was it would leave me frustrated. I would, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get the answer I was looking for. I didn't get the help I was looking for. So I instead of like going to mom and dad with my problems and things like that, if I got into a fight or something happened or whatever, I go home and I write about it. And then I guess over time I learned how to write better to a beat. But it all started from like 13, 12 years old, something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Sick.
Yeah.
Crazy
So
story.
so that's why, like, even with me, like to this day, music's so personal to me. Because that's just how I grew up writing my music. That's been my outlet, right?
100%.
So now I'm as the more older I get, the more I'm like, yo, I can't say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to put that kind of energy out.
That's growth.
So like I can be fueled by one thing, but I don't want to put that out there like that. So I got to put it out there to be more universal. So I can always be, I can always, you know what I mean? Like that. I can be fueled up by something, but it's important for me not to make it just so one dimensional.
100%.
Because you want people to listen to your music. You get into a breakup with your girl, you don't want to just write the song about the breakup and all the personal things, but you can write a song about a breakup and make it more universal, choose different avenues of way to word things and stuff to make it not so personal, and then you have more people messing with your music. So that's what I've been learning to do over the years, which is to channel my shit more openly for everybody as opposed to just more personal, you know, as I would want to, you know. But that's music, man. That's how I got into it. Right. You know.
Like mentioning that both your parents are deaf.
Yep.
But this man's talking over the mic like this.
Helping you
It's
out,
gonna help
bro.
me out.
Come on, son.
So like you mentioned growing up with deaf parents.
Yep.
Besides them not being able to like listen to your problems and everything,
Yep.
it must have been difficult. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, no, man, I wouldn't wish it upon nobody, man. You know, it makes you different. You know, I've always struggled with like the whole, like, you know, the whole social thing. Like, okay, you got brothers and sisters you might have grew up around, or hearing parents that you might have grew up around that you like are able to argue with verbally, and then you can carry that upon to your, like, as you get older, you learn how to deal with people and verbally, right? So with me, it's like, I suck at arguing. You know what I mean? Like, that was one of my biggest things, but like, I would always be like, yo, why am I so different? Once you watch something your whole life, you're watching it and you're supposed to learn off it.
Yeah.
But then when you step into the world and it's not, you know what I mean? So that was always you know what I mean? It wasn't easy, bro. I was doing a lot of soul searching my whole life, but now I wouldn't trade it for nothing because it made me who I am. It built the character that I am, which I feel is a real strong character.
Yeah.
And it all stems from how I was raised. I always look back on it. People always like, oh, you shouldn't, you know what I mean? We all had it rough. We all this and that, but yo, bro, I'm sorry, but this isn't something that you can relate to. You know what I mean? So like, my demons might be a little different. How I handle situations even to this day as an adult might be not as how other people could handle it who were, you know what I mean, or deal with it. I deal with things different, and that's just the way it is, right?
But I
accept it. You know?